Welcome to JavaisAwesome, and in this video we are going to discuss about non-static member control flow. Okay, so what is the non-static member control flow? We are going to discuss in this video. So basically we have previously discussed what is the static control flow. Now we are discussing about what is the non-static control flow. So the flow is basically how our code will executed, how our variable will initialize, how methods are called, what is the static block, non-static block, how they are running. So we are going to discuss about those only. Okay, so this is the main agenda to cover a static flow, non-static flow, and it's a very important if you are a Java developer and you have to know about the what is the flow also. So here you can see in Java let me open the ledger. So in Java, non-static members are the members of a class, non-static member of a class that are associated with each instance of a class. Okay, so whatever the methods, whatever the variables you are creating which is non-static, which is directly associated with the class name. Okay, these members can include field, which is instance variables, method, and inner class also, you can say. Okay, non-static members are the accessed, whatever the non-static members. For example, you have created some method which is non-static. So while access of those particular methods, we need a object reference of the object, then only you can call it. Okay, so for that we need a object reference, and the control flow of non-static members depend on the state of the object being reference. Okay, so also you have to keep the minds what are the object we have created, those are the reference variables. State depends on that to create those things. Okay, here you can see one example. I have created one class called my class. Here I have created one variable called int x. So this int x, I have not put it previously as static. So it means that this variable is instance variable. Instance variable means non-static variables. Okay, public void set x int val. So this is the one methods we have created which is non-static methods. Here I have created one more method which is getX, which is non-static methods. Okay, so if I talk about what is the non-static method, what is the static method, so only difference is bit if you want to call the static method, you don't want any object reference. Directly you can call those method in the same class. If you want to call the static method in some other classes, you have to call the static method with the class name dot method name. That's it. Okay, but while creating a non-static method, you have to create an object for that particular class, then only you can call those particular method which is non-static method. So here you can see two methods we have created which is non-static, one variable we have created non-statics which is instance variables, you can say. And here you can see the main method, public static void main string args. I have created one object 1 with the my class. So my class obj equal to new my class. So new is a keyword which is used to create a class of the object. Okay, so this is the one object is created of this class. Same thing, my class obj2 equal to new my class. We have created one more object here. Okay, now object 1 dot set x is 10. So what we are doing is we are setting the data in object 1 which is x variable is pointing. Here you can see this dot x means this object or this value equal to val, whatever the value you have passed. So 10 will be set, 20 will be set. Okay, and now int sum equal to obj dot get of x plus get of y, we can add it and we can print it. Okay, so I hope you understood what we have done as of now. Okay, so this is the basic example of the non-statics. Okay, and let's go to the STS and I will tell you some more things about the non-static variables and non-static data also. So let me create one class. The class name is just give the non-static flow, non-static flow. So this is the simple class we have created. Okay, inside the class I'm going to create main method so that our program will be executed. Okay, if you see, main method is a static method, it's not a non-static method. So this one we can consider it's a static method, but I want to declare one variable which is non-static, so I can write int a simply. So a is non-static or instance variable. Instance variable. I'm going to create one method which is public. Okay, void set a value, and I will take the value also. So int a, and I will set here. So this dot a means this current class a equal to a. Okay, so this is the non-static method I have created. You can create non-static block also. Okay, how we can create non-static block? You can create a constructor which is automatically non-static. So if you want to create non-static block, just open the curly braces and close the curly braces. This is called non-static block. Okay, and here you can print it also. Okay, which is non-static block. As of now, whatever we have done, it will not print if I run this code. Simply, it will not print anything if I run this code. Okay, also let me print the value a assigned with some value which is a. So just for the knowing purpose, so this is a what? Non-static block. This is non-static method. This is non-static variables. Okay, if I come to the main methods, okay, and I try to print a, I'm not able to access it because in the static block I don't have a permission to access non-static data directly. You have to create an object for that, then only you can access it. Cannot make change the static reference to the non-static fields. Okay, so this is the simply saying. Let me create one object of this class simply. So what is my class name? Non-static flow. Non-static flow. F equal to new non-static flow. So this is the something name. So we have created one object for that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one more constructor here. So public. Okay, how can I create constructor? So with the class name, and just open and close. S out constructor. Constructor. CUNSTRUCTUR constructor. So this is something we have written for the constructor. So I have created non-static instance variable. We have created one constructor. This is the non-static block. This is the non-static methods. Okay, and we have created one object for that class simply. If I comment this and if I try to run this code, I'm not getting any output. You can see. series, no output. But once I uncomment this one, okay, and if I run this code again, you can see first it's executing non-static block. Non-static block means whatever the object will created, for that it will run first time non-static block and then after constructors. Okay, so this is the order. So first it will go to the non-static block, so it will go first constructor, and before executing the constructor it will go to the non-static block. Inside the non-static block it will execute it, and then after again it will come back to the constructor, it will execute the constructor, and then after only you can call any method of this class. This method is not executed automatically, you have to call it. Okay, so method will not execute automatically. Every time it's our responsibility to call those method. Okay, set a, and here you can pass 10. Now your method will also execute. Let's see. So this is the third line. So first non-static block will be executed, then after constructor will be executed, then after a assigned with the 10 number is executed, and then after it will come and it will do the another process of the main method. So this is the basic flow you can consider. First non-static block, then constructor, then after whatever the methods we have. Okay, I hope you understood. So this is the simply non-static execution flow. Okay, so here I have created only one object. Okay, so one object will be created, and inside this object one variable will be created, which is a. So how much object will be created? It will separate create the one object separately, and it will every object inside this it will store a variables, and it will store the data. Okay, thank you so much guys. We can discuss more about it into the next lecture. Thank you.